Lord, as we begin today, we ask freshness of your Spirit, that out of confused issues may come simplicity of plan, that out of fear may come confidence, that out of hurry may come deliberation, that out of frustration may come guidance. Let us get to our work, not head first, but heart first. May we be able to disagree without being disagreeable, to differ without being difficult, to be honest without tension, and frank without offense, in an atmosphere of team spirit. Amen.
You may all sit down. Thank you and welcome. I would like to first, of course, acknowledge the presence of the respectable and well-esteemed visitors that we have at the moment from the National University of Kaohsiung, Dr. Sing-Hao Wu. Thank you for coming over despite the heavy rain. We were able to land yesterday, and of course with him is the staff also from the International Affairs of NUK. We have Miss Iwan Shu. Welcome to Bicol University, and of course we are also privileged to have with us our Commissioner, Chief Commissioner, the Commission on Higher Education Commissioner, Commissioner Aldrin Terryland. Sir, good morning. And of course, we have with us the BU President. We have Dr. Vivian Benjamin Nebres and Attorney Noreen Reyes, our Vice President for Finance and Administration, and our Vice President also for Research. We have Dr. Marisa Estrella. And also, we have with us the Dean for the Office of the Student Affairs. We have Professor Dave Tonga. Okay? And I am Professor Evangeline Mercado, the Coordinator for International Communication and Marketing from the International Relations Office, and with Miss Abigail, also Coordinator, and Miss Maureen. So without further ado, let's now have the message from our very esteemed Bicol University President, Dr. Baby Boy Benjamin.
Thank you very much, Blanche, to our guests, Dr. Yu, and our esteemed group chair, one commissioner, to the Vice President for Administration, Attorney Margarez, and to the Dean of Office of Student Affairs, Student Sales, President Dave, and Vice President. This is the Dr. Estrella, and members of the staff of the Office of the Commissioner and the Office of the University International Relations Office and the University International Relations Office. We're happy that we are again here in the society in general with and we are hoping in this meeting be more it will be more further give our faculties a chance and give us leading to what we do in mission as a leaders as a part of this this mission is to know and give to partners with other institutions that will also define our desire in realizing one of the SDGs, the SDG 17, which is mission. And with this, we can really see here the pictures, or we can see the good horizons of what our aim is to do. I would like to make this long message long, so it's still having a board meeting. And, and there's an invitation coming from the other side of the building, which is the USA. USA is there, and after this, I think this morning again is the Fiesta. You also visit us. So, yeah, thank you very much, Dr. Mo, and I hope this will develop more and more and more and make not only the national education, medical university, as well as the medical region and very
Thank you very much, Dr. Miguel, President of Bicol University. So indeed, when it rains, it pours, and so this day is full of blessings because of all the schedules that was mentioned by our dear President. And so this is another blessing and a very big blessing for Bicol University. And so with that, we are also glad to have a video message from the President of National University of Kaohsiung, from Dr. Yu-Tan Chen.
Who have gathered here for this momentous occasion. This is President Ivan Chen from National University of Kaohsiung. First of all, I would like to express my gratitude to the President Dr. David Boy Benjamin, Dean Nebris III, and the Director of International Relations Office, Dr. Timothy Bigelow. It's truly an honor for us to renew and formalize the long-standing partnership through the signing of general bilateral agreements between our universities. Over the past 6 years, various programs have been established in the field of education on both sides. Bicol University's outstanding reputation in the Philippines and the excellence in academic and teaching have made it an invaluable partner for us. Through ongoing collaboration, this agreement aims to further enhance academic cooperation, such as exchange of faculty and the students, the promotion of studying opportunities, joint seminars, workshops, and the conference under the Asia Virtual Academy platform, and the joint research programs. Our continued collaboration will provide our students with diverse and open learning opportunities, equipping them to face the challenges of the future. Finally, I would like once again express my sincere gratitude to the leadership of Bicol University for their support in renewing this collaboration. I'm confident that through our efforts and commitment, we will be able to achieve more and further strengthen our mutual friendship. Thank you.
Extend our gratitude to the President of NUK for her video message. And so let's not keep everybody waiting. Let's not keep it so long. So let us now proceed for the renewal signing of the General Bilateral Agreement of Bicol University and National University of Kaohsiung.
He's going to stay at the back.
As witnesses.
As your background.
So the scope of cooperation between the two universities will be on exchange of scholars, development of dual or double degree programs, the exchange of academic information, documentation materials, researches, and publications. And also, we have the development of joint research programs, the creation, organization of other joint initiatives. So we are further collaborating with the National University of Kaohsiung. Okay, can we ask please the two provosts to please put on screen yes, display our GPA for picture taking.
Okay, on my count, 1, 2, 3, look at me. 1, 2, 3. One more, 4. 1, 2, 3.
Let us clap our hands for the renewal of the General Bilateral Agreement of Bicol University and National University of Kaohsiung. Thank you. And at this point, let's have the words of commitment.
Yeah, I'm going to
This is the background is our campus, very huge.
I think we have a very good weather here in Kaohsiung. I think it's colder as compared to the Taipei.
No, it's hard to walk.
As warmer.
But it's more close to the
They thought that the coldest part is in the south.
It's warmer, it's like tropical. So actually, for direct flight, it's only about 1 hour,
1:45.
1:45.
Yeah.
Closest. So please come and
Yeah.
of course the president also.
Agree with
not
the
very
president.
Yeah.
So just a few minutes more, let's have a words of commitment from, of course, Dr. and attorney, of course, Ching Hao. Yes.
Good morning, everyone. Of course, the President Benjamin, Dr. Benjamin, and our Vice President of the Bicol University, Dr. Lois, Dr. Lisa Estela, and of course, it's our pleasure and honor to meet Dr. Mention Alfred. Thank you very much. And also from Professor Office. I'll make it short because I know both of our important president and commissioners have a lot of meetings. Actually, on behalf of President Chen Yue-Fan of our National University of Kaohsiung, it's truly our pleasure and honor to establish this meaningful and long-standing partnership with Bicol University. I just mentioned to the Commissioner and President that during the pandemic, since I'm in the office of Office International Affairs, we and with we have of course Abby with us for nearly 3 years. We went through the difficult times together, and so as President Benjamin just mentioned that. The NUK is also devoted to incorporate SDG into our university governors and curriculum training. And SDG 17 is, of course, our most treasured work to pursue. The partnerships overseas on those Taiwan as well. And as we know that SDGs are universal language that connects all people of mankind, of every country, every peoples, regardless of the religions, development schools. And as you know, that in Taiwan, we also face great challenges in the region, in Asia. And of course, during the pandemic, I think we set up a relatively a good example of containing the disease in the early stages. So we were able to hold this Asia Virtual Camp with our partners in Asia, especially in Washington State. So we collaborate with the as our funding partner, and also with the Longwan University, Washington, and Tendrila University. These four universities founded these foundations that each week we will have lectures from each speakers of our universities. For now, I think we have already 30,000 students from this Asia Pacific, and now has been enlarged to 6 countries and 5 universities. And also we have another 2 partners in Taiwan, the National Zhongxin University, it's very noted for agriculture studies, and also the National Pingdong University, that's next to agriculture. So we are now still enlarged with India, 2 universities in India, and seeking for another inclusion from Japan. That's called University. It's also island. It's only preparation in Japan in this island. So from now on, I think we will hand to hands to build out these collaborations that we face the seasonal challenges like typhoons. As I just mentioned that in Yigang University was prone to typhoons and other disasters because my expertise is in environmental law and policies, disaster management, and climate change. So I think we will see more in-depth collaboration in terms of resilience between regions, culture, and people. Thank you very much. It's our pleasure and honor.
And also the word of commitment from Chief Dr. Marisa Estrella. Good morning, sir. On behalf of the National President, all of us, I'll make it short. Okay, so our welcome to you is our holy respectfully. And we do really hope we have this deep commitment to accomplish more, to strengthen our leadership, for us to capacitate people, and not only our students, but faculty and the communities around us, in order for us to have more contributors in this sustainable development. So, again, our thank you so much.
Thank you.
Dr. Estrella. And complete our blessing. Of course, this day won't be complete without the words or the inspiring words of Commissioner Henry.
Yeah, I would like to express my deep appreciation for seeing how for discipline, legal universities, the premier university of Region 5. This is a very comprehensive university. There's different modalities of our learners. So we're so glad that we were able to sustain the partnership that we have started. I think 3 years ago, 3 years back. I think this will pave the way for a more revitalized partnership between Bicol University and National University of Kaohsiung. Rest assured that the Commission is in full support of this partnership. We keep on giving Bicol University grants for Bicol University to have its own sustainability in terms of internationalization as well as transnational education. So we keep on expanding our programs. So right now we recently opened a new program in NC, and I think for the whole Luzon area, this is the first university which is now offering an NC program. Very in the whole Philippines in terms of state universities and colleges. So So we're very fortunate to be in partnership with Kaohsiung University. I hope that we continuously sustain our collaboration so that we can realize the betterment of our students and faculty. Thank you very much.
And let's have the closing remarks from Dean Ronga.
Good morning, everyone. Having heard all the statements of greetings from the National University of Kaohsiung, Taiwan, Medical University, and no less than the Commission on Higher Education, there's nothing left to say but to express our gratitude to all involved, to Dr. Sim Hao Hu of the National University of Kaohsiung, Taiwan. So our utmost gratitude for your generosity of extending your support to Medical University. And I hope our collaboration will help us attain the sustainable development goals and close the goal of becoming a world-class university. So having said that, so thank you very much. Have a nice day.